Cyclone Zelia is tearing Australia apart with its damaging winds and extreme rainfall. So while this is all unfolding in real life, I went onto Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 to check out what the conditions are like from the skies. So here we are at Port Hedland Airport. You can see the cyclone tracker map is showing that Port Hedland is absolutely copping it right now. And this is the live weather as of February the 14th at 5 p.m. You can see outside it's absolutely pissing down. Obviously not ideal flying conditions for me or my Cessna 172. So I guess let's jump in the cockpit and attempt to take off from Port Hedland here. As we roll down the runway, and straight away there we're struggling to stay in the centre of the runway. It's blowing me around already. Oh my God. Have a look at the angle of my plane here as I try and pull back. Okay, so I am trying to fly straight. No, I'm not using any rudder. I'm kind of just letting the wind take me as it will. Sort of the wind's bitch at the moment. But you can see the crosswind that's already affecting me as I try and climb out of Port Hedland here. And obviously visibility is at an all-time low. I wouldn't even want to guess what the visibility is right now. Wow, that is absolutely taking the piss out of us. Oh, okay, we're getting a bit of a stall warning already, so I'm going to have to try and gain some speed here before we end up in the ground. Wow, it's really having its way with me. All right, now I'm going to attempt to try and safely make a right-hand turn so that we can loop around to land, but it is proving to be very, very difficult. You can see the attitude of my plane is just going absolutely berserk. Left, right, up and down. I'm not doing that. I'm trying to keep this as steady and straight as possible. So at its peak, I read that Zelia reached wind speeds of a whopping 241 kilometers an hour, which actually classified it as a Category 5 tropical cyclone. That is the highest rating that we get here in Australia. So obviously a lot of damage and flash flooding came about from that. Oh my good God. Oh, look at this. Oh my goodness. I'm struggling to even climb above a few thousand feet here. I'm kind of just hovering around 1,000 feet because when I try and raise the nose up, it just kind of pushes me down, which is weird. All right, let's try and bank right a touch and see if we can continue our circuit back around to try and land at Port Hedland. How nice do those actual rain textures look on the windows, actually? They look pretty sick. How about we let some air in? It's getting a bit hot in here. Let Zelia in for the ride, I reckon. That's better. A bit of fresh air, doesn't go astray. In fact, that's actually kind of stabilised our plane. Make that make sense. So this is Flight Sim 2024, a game that I actually haven't been playing all too often just due to the crashes and the bugs that are built into it at the moment. However, I thought I'd play Flight Sim 24 for this video specifically because of the dynamic weather and the accuracy of the weather that it actually has. So, like I said, this is live weather of February 14th at 5 p.m. when the cyclone was probably at its most brutal over Port Hedland. And speaking of brutal, look at our plane. It is bouncing up and down on its own. I don't even know what it's doing. I've accidentally just got up the ATC by accident. That's how much turbulence I've got. We've knocked the ATC. We're almost over speeding as well. We're hitting 115, now down to 100 knots. Wow, now down to 60. Oh my God, okay. And I've somehow faced the other direction to which I want to be facing. And we're on our way down to the ground. And that's water. Okay, we are now over the water. That is real wet water. We do not want to end up there. Oh my God. Have a look at the water textures in this game, though. It does look very incredible in these conditions. Look at the white caps of the water there at that window. Look at that. That looks like a real life, man. All right, so I'm hovering around about 300 feet here. Dangerously low, and our speed's fluctuating. Oh my God. Oh, that was dangerous. All right, we've got a set of flaps out as well to try and stabilize us or slow us down, even though that might not be the smartest thing right now. But it's just so hard to keep our speed under control because no matter where I leave my throttle, it's just going up and down and up and down. And I'm just struggling to keep this thing straight and level. We're actually going away from the airport now. Even though I'm trying not to, you can see on my right-hand side of the screen, on my tablet there, we're now facing the direction of the airport, which is a good start. And I'm not expecting much on this landing. I'm going to be so honest here. I'm not expecting much. But if we can somehow just touch at least one wheel down on the runway, that'll be a successful touchdown for me, I think. But I do not feel confident at all. This is going to be ridiculous. I'm nowhere near lined up with the center of the runway, so I'm going to have to try and come back around even more. Look, it feels like I'm drifting, man. It actually feels like I'm drifting in the air. Okay, a bit of an outside view here. Still no runway lights or anything of that matter. All right, there we go. Okay, I can see full red puppy lights. Something you don't want to see. However, I'm very excited to see them because it's something. The plan I have here is to just go sharp right, and then once we're kind of in line with the runway, I'm going to apply some rudder to keep us in the middle of the runway center line. But like I said before, I'm not too confident about this. In saying that, though, the closer I am getting to the runway, or the airport for that matter, it does seem like the winds are calming down a little bit, so might be a bit of a blessing here. All right, we've got 2 red, 2 white, so our altitude's all right. Oh, in saying that, now we go straight up to 4 white, so that's not good. Let's get the nose down safely. Oh my God. And I have been chicaning a lot on Flight Sim 24, but in these conditions, and the scenery does look pretty incredible. You know, we are up north of Australia, in the Pilbara region, and it's probably exactly what it looks like, just orange with a few trees. Oh my God, we're at a stall. Look at the angle that we are coming in on, man. Oh my God. Alrighty, so we're coming over to runway 14 now. Let's get a bit of rudder in. Some left rudder action. Gentle though. Alright, let's cut that throttle right back. Oh, okay, we're just hovering. Alright, we're on the ground. Okay, we're on the ground. We've touched down. We've touched down again. And we're balancing. No way. Okay, we've done it. Oh my God, we actually did it. I think the winds are so strong still on the ground that the plane is just getting blown around and sort of tipping. Oh, not like that. All right, this seems to be a bit of a common theme. And we're off-road. And we're just going to head for that sort of left-hand terminal-looking thing. Oh, my God. And we've been blown over again. Let's just keep this angle. I mean, it's safely getting us to where we want to be, isn't it? Wow. That is going to cause some damage. Okay, and I can't even use my brakes, so we're going to go straight through that satellite pole, and there we go. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Port Hedland Airport. I hope you enjoyed your flight. And this is the view from the cockpit. Something no pilot would want to see. Alrighty, so there is my experience flying through a tropical cyclone. It was Cyclone Zelia, in fact, and that might give you guys a bit of an understanding on the extreme winds and conditions that this part of Australia was actually facing over the past week or so. Something I would not advise any pilot doing, but if you're like me, an unqualified computer pilot, then maybe it's something that you might enjoy doing as well. So jump on and have a play and see how you go. Maybe you can land even better than I can in cyclonic conditions. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you on my next video. Stay safe.